Good day, everyone! Welcome back to Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Last time we defeated the evil Djinn blocking this way, this cave, this doorway. What's beyond this door? At this mine. Oh, it's a cliff. Hey! Hey, we're close enough to blow up the boulder! Hey, alright. Dad, stand back! Okay, oh, okay. You do it. You do you. You save your dad. Way to go, dude. Way to go, Reuben. Yeah. Kind of like that cliff. That cliff is this cliff, and it's the cliff is the cliff. It's amazing. We did it. Reuben, I knew you'd save me. Please head home to Mom. Right. You two be careful. Benjamin, let's return to Fireburg. Fireburg. Yes. Yes. Welcome. I am EclecticAndrew, of course, joining our friends, our heroes, Benjamin and Reuben, as they have just saved Reuben's father. Alrighty then. Alright. Very cool. Now we're gonna walk our way out of this mine. There is, of course, a spell we could have by now, but I did not get it yet. But that will be the focus of today's episode, really. Don't worry. This will be a fun episode, I'm sure. Where we focus on getting that, spell. That useful thing. Oh no, it's still shaking all over the place. The earth still moves and quakes, but now we can move upward. Where can we go up here? What's the point of going up here, besides saving Reuben's father? Oh, the volcano. The volcano, of course, we can now access the volcano. Maybe the crystal of fire will be there. Oh, because this rock rolled over here, we can now go into this sealed temple. What's in here? Hey, old man. Hey. Do you have 10 GP for a cup of coffee? Okay. Oh. I was getting it for you. Dude, what's up with that? I don't know. What's with this hourglass symbol on the ground? Yes, this sealed temple is has a warp point in it, which we need a crest in order to make use of. I don't know if in Japanese, the old man there was supposed to give us a hint about the crests, but I will give you the hint about the crests. We don't have the crests yet to access that warp point. We will find our way through these warp points sooner or later. Thanks. Arion made it back. I'm so happy. My husband's back. Son? Where are you going, son? I forgot to tell you. The crystal fire. Oh, it is in the lava dome. Yay! So we do have a reason to go to the volcano, because the lava dome is the inside of the place where the lava will be all smiley and everything. And I mean that in the way that Hawaii, a few years ago, had a small problem with their volcano. And they had a helicopter flying overhead, and there was a smiley face in the magma and the lava of the volcano of Hawaii. Still 95, but I don't need to rest. I don't need to buy seeds, don't need to buy bombs. Nowhere to go, but to the episode. Today, on Let's Play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, we will be doing battlefields, because love is a battlefield. Oh yay, in this battlefield, a reason to have the battle axe. And, Reuben along, of course, because his Morning Star is an axe, and the battle axe is an axe. Although we're not going to be married to this battle axe, of course. It's not really the best thing in the world to marry a battle axe. That's kind of a term of endearment, or unendearment, to where you call your wife because she's a ballbuster, loud, obnoxious, or some such like that. There's an episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where Will and Lisa, his girlfriend at the time, were going to get married. And they flew out their parents, her father, his mother, from Philly and Ohio, each. And they ended up on the same plane, almost right next to each other on the plane. And Will's mother comes in complaining about this man on the plane. And then Lisa's father comes in complaining about the woman on the plane, saying she's a big old battle axe. Sat next to the worst battle axe I've ever seen on this plane. And she's like, "Why, you little? That was me, you a-hole." And he's like, "What? You? What are you doing here? Why are you here?" And then the truth comes out that they're their children's other parents. The battle axe being Will's mom, and the crotchety old man being Lisa's father. And then between all the dilemma of a previous episode where Will got shot at an ATM, which happens a lot, I guess. It shouldn't, but it does, I guess. But they brought up that in an episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with him getting shot. And that's when he proposed to Lisa, and he's like, "Lisa, marry me. I want to walk at our wedding and be happy and be merry." And Lisa was like, "Will, I don't want to have to shoot you every time we want to get married. Just to marry you." Hey, a lot of experience for that. And then with the second problem of having their parents come to town and them fighting the whole time. And then Lisa and Will at the altar are like, "You know what? We can't get married. We're not ready to get married. We're not going to marry each other. That's crazy." Then Will's mother and Lisa's father's like, "Hey, I'll marry her. I'll marry Will's mother." And she's like, "Okay, let's get married." And they go up to the priest and they say the vows and get married, and I don't think they live happily ever after because it's never brought up again that they live together in any fashion. And like, he's from Ohio, she's from Philly. They're very tied to their towns, their cities. Yeah. That marriage would have been, if it was short-lived, it would have been a hell of a battlefield, too. They would have been in love in battlefields. Of course, just saying that kind of reminds me of Owl House. Is there some thing where kids, or, well, I mean, when you're growing up, you get all these weird ideas about love and everything, and I know I did. I don't know why. There was one time I was like talking to a girl, and I was like, "You know what I would like to do with this girl? I'd like to be naked with her in her trunk of the car." And that's like, no, don't do that. That just, somewhere in my kid brain, I was like that for some reason. Hey, the Gemini crest. That was the hourglass crest. That's nice. Now we can access that warp point. And about the Owl House, Luz, apparently the main character of the story, she wanted to... It was, what she said was love blooms on the battlefield, to where they were rivals, and then they were in love. Just like the two hero and villain of the storybook she read all the time, of the Great Witch. I wonder how much of that storybook she read was based off herself or something. Because you never meet whoever wrote the book. You never find out the inspiration for the book. You never even actually know that much about the book itself, besides that Luz and Amity, her later on girlfriend, both read the same book series and love it to death, and and now I'm thinking of Frasier. There was that funny episode where Carlos and the Chicken were a new comedy duo at the radio station. And they would do prank calls to celebrities, local celebrities of Seattle. And then it ended up calling Frasier one morning when he's in the bathtub. And they were pretending to be his building super. And they were like, well, maybe there's something corrosive in your pipes. What do you put in your bathwater? And he like, oh, I hate to share this secret. I'm sure it's no problem whatsoever, but Tahitian vanilla, rose hips, whatever and whatever, and then he says, well, love does enter through the nose. Hey, a lot of money for that battlefield. No matter how many battlefields we clear out, it's still shaking and grooving. Let's go to the Seal Temple while we're here with the Hourglass, the Gemini Crest. Oh, the circle! Of course, you recognize this temple. It's the circle I told you we couldn't do anything at. Over in Aquaria. Jeez. All that just for some brown treasure chests, refillable treasure chests full of potions and whatnot, and doodads, and Healy pots. Ooh, flame lizards. Well, first I'm gonna heal Benjamin really quick. Let's see, Reuben's attack can kill one of these flazzards really quickly. Battle Axe, how about you, Ben? Can you take out these flazzards really quickly? No. Okay. Let's switch to sword, go a little faster, doesn't matter, because Reuben still does the devil damage to you. That flazzard. Ooh, red caps now. The Death Dwarf. The forest, evil creature that wears bloody clothes. And you know, if you want to hide blood on your clothes, you should just wear red. According to that sidekick lady in Deadpool. The grandma he lives with. He ends up living with her because he's looking for a place to live, and she's looking for a roommate. She's blind, she's old, she's very self-sufficient, and gets around on her own, but he just needs a place to hide out and just be himself for a little while. Just have a bed to sleep in. Just while he's somewhere to keep his secret identity secret. Oh no. Confused and poisoned. Let's heal. Yes, life spell. Heal Reuben. Yes, it heals him of poisonness. Yes. I'll leave the penultimate joke to you to find out on your own from Frasier. About the love does enter through the nose does get used again later on in the episode by the pranksters. Because they were auto-recording and they cut and edit his voice and say, love does enter through the nose during a conversation they were supposedly having with him. Let's see here. What does the Charm Claw do? Is it a bit stronger against these red caps? Ooh, kicking again. Kick it out. Well, poisons them, we know that for sure now. No, Reuben, you missed. You were confused in attacking the red cap and you still missed. Oh no. I wonder if confusion lowers the accuracy. Because that does seem to happen quite a bit when you're confused in this game. And we cleaned them out. And got Thunder! Yes, the wizard spell Phoebe had. And yeah, I cut that out just because I ran out of things to talk about for a little while. I did think, however, since we're talking about love, what is, your favorite love story? Let's start with movies. Could it possibly be something like Twilight? Or Hunger Games? Isn't there a love story inside of Hunger Games? And then there's movies like Love Actually or something. I don't really watch a lot of lovey-dovey movies. Movies with love stories in them. Last movie I watched that had a love story in it was maybe... I mean, heck, even the Super Mario Brothers movie didn't have a love story in it, did it? Oh, I still haven't watched that. Oh, Megamind, my favorite love story movie. Yes, Megamind. I do like Megamind. It's a very good movie. Then there's also How to Train Your Dragon. Those have good love stories interlaced with all the action and cartooniness. I saw a video recently on YouTube of the Light Theory where she forgets, the title is she forgets she's a dragon and she pretends to be a cat. Or she forgets to be a dragon and she just keeps acting like a cat during the video, and it's cute. And of course Toothless doing his weird little dance. With his tail above his head and wings stretched out and a fan above him. Trying to do like a peacock. Now I'm thinking of Tim the Toolman Taylor. That episode with, what's his name? Oh, I don't know his name, really. But, he's a teacher or instructor of a class, and he's trying to teach Jill how to boost up her resume. And then he's making all these advances at her, and she's not getting it. And Tim's like, my girl. And she's getting on the defensive like, Tim, you're embarrassing me. He's not putting the moves on me. And yet Tim's like, yes, he is. He's putting all the moves on you. He's sending out signals. You're sending out signals. We're all sending out signals. And after talking to Wilson, he's like, at the end of the episode, he's swinging around on the side of the house. And Jill's like, what are you doing? He goes, I'm being a peahen. I'm spreading my feathers for you and showing my love for you. What is he? Was he dressed up as a peacock in some fashion? And there's supposed to be a difference between peacocks and peahens. Technically. I mean, besides the fact that they're boys and girls between the birds. Like, the peacocks have very... decorated feathers, tail feathers, that they use for the plumage of the mating for them and the peahens. Whoa, 1200 GP. Shake, shake, shake. I've been doing that ever since I was a kid. What the hell are these? An unexpected attack from Ghosty Ghost. Oh, but they decided not to do anything. Surprising. I wonder why they didn't do anything. They just came up and... That's what they did. But yes, I believe these will be new enemies we will be facing on the volcano. We'll be fighting them, finding them, fighting them, killing them. As they are ghosts, they must be dead again. We must make them dead again. Or like Luffy did in the Thriller Bark arc. A zombie starts coming up from the ground and Luffy goes over to him and says, no, you're dead. Go back in the ground. Starts trying to push one back underground. Was he like, you're confused, old man, go back to bed. Why did, I guess it was because of Hogback and his, experiments with the undead. But that would explain why the Thriller Bark was so much part of a kind of a zombie movie. Was because Hogback kept stealing dead bodies and having Moria put his shadows into the bodies to control them. So they had an army of the undead. What is with Zoro? I've been seeing a lot of videos lately online where he's like a stud muffin. Corona likes him, or somewhat likes him because they spend so much time together on Mihawk's Island together, and then Hiyori, Momosuke's sister, the Princess of Wano, likes him. Maybe even Izu liked him because in the anime he supposedly sees her armband under some rubble and recognizes that she's very possibly dead, and he gets angry and goes, "Damn you, you killed Izu. I will slay you." It's very understandable that he gets like that with women because of his old friend. Oh, and then there's Tashiki. I wonder if they're ever going to finish the story with Tashiki in One Piece. Look, there's the side story of why she looks like Zoro's old friend from childhood, but they've never examined any of it in any of the parts where Tashiki's been part of the team, part of the episodes. But other than that, you know, apparently I read that Oda doesn't really want him to write love stories between any of his characters or anything, but I'm sure he understands that people have needs and wants and desires. You would think he'd have some kind of yearning to write something about that, regarding all his people. Well, I guess I can understand a little bit. Well, maybe not entirely, because there's a story I would like to make someday. And I have people getting together and hooking up in that story, of course. Which is kind of rare, I think, because... at least to make, because I haven't made it yet, of course, but... well, let's see what Thunder does to these zombies. Benjamin, try out your Thunder spell. Woohoo. Excuse me. Ooh, cleared them out and got a lot more experience. Well, before I continue on with my topic of discussion, let us go back to Aquaria. You see those battlefields over there? We're gonna go back over there. So I'll meet you on the other side, in Aquaria of the Focus Tower. On the other side of the Focus Tower, in Aquaria. We're back. Hello! I just noticed something while going through there, and thinking about it, the other treasure chests I've seen. The treasure chests, not the refillable ones. They disappear after you've opened them and left the room. Left the zone. They completely disappear. The Blizzard and the Venus Shield chests were gone from the Focus Tower. And that reminded me of the Noble Armor chest was gone when I reloaded the episode back in episode 8 or 7. 8. Yeah. Snow crab seems to be on the menu today. Can Reuben kill these gatherers while Benjamin kills the snow crabs? Or can anybody kill the snow crabs? Or the hunter-gatherers. Not that they're hunter-gatherers, they're just eyeballs with tentacles on them. Where does that archetype of monster come from? Never mind, I know the answer to that because there are essentially tentacles attached to the back of the eye, connecting to the brain, that allow you to see, of course, because they transmit the signals through those tendrils. Excuse me again. Yeah. Sorry, just the thing I'm watching. Oh yeah, the toad that sleeps in bed all the time. There's so much Super Mario RPG to watch right now. Everybody's playing it. Makes me wonder what I'm gonna do about my thoughts about playing Super Mario RPG. Because honestly, that would have been the next thing I do after this. On the Super Nintendo, though. But then now the new version's been released on the Switch, and I'm like, well, hey, a lot of tricks. But, what do I do now? Do I play them both? Do I play them at the same time? Do I do them separately? I don't know, now I'm just not sure what to do, and especially, do I play the Super Nintendo version now, while all the hype is going on about the new version? Or do I play the new version while the hype is going on with the new version? Because you gotta think about hype sometimes, because, I mean, if you're watching this, whenever you're watching this, let me tell you, right now, currently, this series is not getting more than 3 views a video. Which sucks. And I'm sorry. But this is one of my favorite games, and I'm very happy to play it. I want to get out onto YouTube, and very glad to be doing the Super Nintendo game right now. Heck, I'm glad this is going so well. This playthrough. This Let's Play. Because I'm already in Fireburg, I'm up to the volcano. I'm up to the volcano already before episode 10. I've never played this game this well, this fast, or this consistently. Almost done with the final battlefield. And I'm gonna be cutting out quite a bit of this video. Well, at least 2 times of this video, but not really much else to talk about besides the fact that we're ending this Love is a Battlefield episode soon. With 1 more battlefield to go, what will we get as our reward from this battlefield? What on earth could we possibly get that is so important to do so well? What is it? What is it? What is it? Exit spellbook! Yay! So fucking happy. So happy. Well? Oh yeah, there's also that part of the game that might be a bit of a hassle. You know, since I have the Gemini crest, where? No, that's the Omega crest. And this temple is the other side, the circle side of the Sealed Temple over in Fireburg, so I can't go back and forth between those. But yes, these war points are kind of supposed to be, you know, while I've got a minute. While I'm thinking of it, why don't I show off maybe what's in Aquaria for these teleporters, warp points. There should be 1 or 2 in here. You're usually going to find them in the basements of houses in these towns. And I don't think I'll find one up here. No, little girl. Little girl standing on the stairs, please move. Paging. Little girl on the stairs, please move. How about Phoebe's house? Hey, Reuben, have you met Phoebe? Have you met Ted? Hey, it's Phoebe. Good luck, Benjamin. Wherever you are, wherever you go. No matter how far... No, that's not the word. I thought I just started to do a song in my head, and I couldn't catch the earworm for it. But I've got the beat to it in my head, in my body. I'm bopping to the song. I can... Get out of the way of your house. I was about to start making fun of her because, like, she's just standing there. Yes, a Gemini crest in this house. Where does the warp us? Where, oh where? That music. Do you hear that music? It's Barilac's lady's house. Yes, a quick go-between between Aquaria and Fireburg. That is a good thing to know about these houses and these warp points. I hope you enjoyed this episode today, everyone, and until next time, take care of yourselves and have fun. Bye-bye.